Today we are going to focus on one of the small parts that every great international player uses. We are going to be looking at making sure that you have a good and late contact point. The benefits of having a good and late contact point is that you give yourself control because you can see the ball going onto the bat. So even if a ball is a bit better than you expect and you do perhaps get a nickel, the ball's not going to carry as far because you've got softer hands and a better position for it. You're also going to make a cleaner contact with the ball, which means we're going to hit it a bit harder because we're hitting from our power point where the swing is at its strongest and at its fullest. We have separated this into 3 different drills and are going to show the benefits all the way at the end. For the first drill, we are breaking it down to its full basic form. We're going to take a tennis ball and the batter's going to bat. The coach is going to throw underarm. The player is going to play a defensive shot, trying to hit the ball down, allowing it to bounce and still catching it without having to move again. This is to ensure that you're waiting for the ball to make contact and the ball is made contact under your eyes to give you the control. Moving forward now, we're going to ramp it up slightly. The coach is going to throw over arms after having set out a bubble of cones. The batter is going to try and hit the ball within that bubble, allowing the ball to bounce before. This is to ensure that the contact is made nice and late and that you're having the control with your swing. You're looking to play normal cricket here, but maybe looking to be a bit more aggressive than usual to see that when you hit through it, you're still making that late contact. Because you don't want to hit the ball far forward in the air, because that's where you lose control and might give your wicket away cheaply.
For this drill, we are going to be using a tennis ball. The reason we're using a tennis ball is because it comes slower and bounces high off the deck. It makes sure that you have to have a perfect contact position, otherwise there is no chance you're going to hit the ball before the cones into the ground.
For the next drill, we are going to keep the cones there. We are now going to use harder yellow balls or cricket balls, depending on what you have on hand. The coach is going to throw an underarm for a back foot punch. The player is going to go across, hit the back foot punch, try and hit it down before the cone line. Hold in that position, the coach is going to throw the next ball directly after on the half volley and the player is going to step forward and play a cover drive. It's important to try and link up both of these shots with the late contact point, visually seeing it bounce before the cone, because as a cricketer you need to be able to play late off the front and the back foot.
With this drill, it forces that your body move in 2 different directions, going back for your back foot shots and forward for your front foot shots. Because your body is moving in 2 different directions, your contact point is that much more crucial and it elevates the difficulty level because you have to have a lot more patience.
Now after having done all of these drills, we want to see how it's going to look if we move it now into a normal batting session. The coach is going to throw, the player is just going to bat normally and he's going to feel if it feels a little bit late in the contact point and to see how it has affected his game.
In this final drill, we make sure to link up our first sets of drills together and get ourselves ready by throwing us more into a match situation. With this, we'll be thoroughly testing our movement, plus contact point, and the patience waiting for the ball that we learnt in the first drill.
Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like below. Also remember to subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you can get the content as soon as it releases. And having a late contact point is so good, but if you really want to learn how to hit the ball hard, look at this video over here.